Thì đuổi hàng nữa. Aduh, kadangnya kita kan. Kita sih kan gua. Kita kan gua itu.
Hello everyone, this morning we're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this test match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Earlier I took a look at the conditions for the day, and with the pitch looking as dry as it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely.
Aduh, kita change ini kebutuhan gitu.
There'll be a lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I reckon it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you feel if you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, you'll be in a great position later on.
The umpire signals we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
Rồi bạn của làng tay. Tiga apa?
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. We'll need a direct hit.
Itu kan pindahan.
New batter coming out, but we'll be starting at the non-strikers end.
Dia kali
The
ini
right
macam
arm is
hati
coming on
benar
to
kita
bowl from the Randwick end.
Kali ini kita mau timbul.
Schutt, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Immaculate timing there. Good shot, a beauty. Big shout from the bowler. Doesn't beat the infield. Quick onto that in the infield. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Straight to the fielder. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses everything. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Đồ mình thì tính em quan tôi đi không?
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 10 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 170 for 3. Time that perfectly. 5 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 175 for 3.
Sometimes you just got to stop.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's high. Could be safe.
Not much wrong with that delivery. Really just a good shot in the end.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. End of the over, 9 off it. Sri Lanka are 184 for 3. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Wow, that missed a lot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Perfectly timed. Power and precision in that shot.
Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. And what a shot that is. Into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum. Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Finds the fielder with that shot. No. Terrible shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Precision, just a great shot.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say?
Tin này đó.
And that brings up the batter's half century.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
A little leg side, and that's just been thrashed through the onside.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Straight drive, mid-off, we'll cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
That's the over.
Ok, quyết chơi hành người đúng.
Cuts it away,
That's
but finds
it.
the man just behind point. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were...
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice, solid defensive shot.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edged, perfect delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the over.
Accurate
Bangladesh
bowling,
are
just the
down
one off.
58 for
Bangladesh
none.
are third. Shoot, ready to start from the Paddington end. Awkward, but well played. Picks the gap perfectly.
A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Five runs in that over. Bangladesh are 46 for none.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Doesn't beat the infield. Outside edge, but that'll be safe. And another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Straight to the fielder. Nicely played. Perfect timing. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Yes, keeper!
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Should kept it tight.
For one.
Should ready to start from the Paddington end. Straight drive, mid-off, we'll cut that one off.
बोले था किसकी चल रही है हम लोग बोल रहा था
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Quick onto that in the infield. Dug that out well. Thin edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over and none off it.
Are now on none for none.
Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've hit it. New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. Should ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. It's gone a long, long way. Heave that over square for 6.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. That's a good shot. It's been hit well enough and that's way back. Pulled away right off the middle. Wasn't that short of a delivery, but it didn't matter.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flies to the boundary for 6.
Power and precision in that shot.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and really starting to build this innings now.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect.
Yes,
Brilliant
certainly.
shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat. That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that and it's gone for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over his head. Brilliant shot. Deserves 6.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Through the gap. Great shot.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Wow, that missed a lot. 10 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 140 for 3. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Awesome shot. Rocked onto the back foot and unleashed a powerful hook shot up and over the boundary.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Ahmed, ready to start from the Randwick end. Straight drive, mid-off, we'll cut that one off. Solid shot, going for 4.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Now then, massive shout. Should disagrees with that one, going upstairs for a challenge.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a wonderful match that had everything.
That's all from us.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy early on. Got to be a great chance for some cheap early wickets.
Please give the players and umpires a round of applause as they take to the field.
Okay, everything looked... A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already.
Eyes on the ball here. We're in the game.
Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
The trudge back to the...
Caused some trouble.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. It's a very strong appeal here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Might be worth a look.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Can't get that outside the ring field. Should kept it tight.
Bangladesh are now on 106.
Tiksana ready. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Over completed, and it's a maiden.
Are now on 166.
Fine edge, beautiful ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait there.
Wow, that missed a lot. That's the over. Bangladesh are 172 for 8. Patarana coming back. Edged, what a delivery. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Very good shot there. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Quick onto that in the infield. Should hold well that over.
Aduh, last kita ya.
Waiting.
Now then, massive shout. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Going on to miss everything, a valuable review lost.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Big shout from the bowler. Sri Lanka having a good chat with his captain. Not sure this one is worth a review. May as well try your luck.
Hitting outside the line, not out this time.
Huge appeal from in front and behind. They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. On to the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeping it tight still. Final over of the... Well, don't even bother running.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Shoot with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4 more.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff.
This is a big appeal. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed, and you've just got to stand, watch, and admire. This is a brilliant piece of batting. Onto the back foot and pulls it high over square leg for 6.
No point in chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
That's gone very, very high. Might be safe. Good aggressive running. Back onto the fielders. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. Gone, great reflexes. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off, nicely done.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame that...
Good morning and welcome to our live coverage from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this test match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And with the pitch looking as dry as it is, it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first. Personally, I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
And Sri Lanka, the opening batsmen, are making their way out onto the ground.
Way, always something special. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Fine edge, beautiful ball.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Edged, but it falls safe. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Wait there. Yes, bowler.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away. 4 overthrows. Totally
Shoot, ready to start.
Okay, bowler सामने भी है, मेरे में भी है.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Straight to the fielder. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, could be 4. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. And the chance goes begging. Flicked away, it's gone high and gone far. 6 runs.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
239 for 3.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. 5 runs in that over. Sri Lanka. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Oh, great shot.
That just drifted down the leg side. It was picked up really early and just flicked off the pads. Raced away and nothing the fielders could do.
He hit that one hard. No need to run. Lovely compact form there.
This is a
Nida karena kira hadi kapan lagi anu.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Shot. That's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Shoot. 6 of your best, please.
textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
End of the over, 28 off it. Sri Lanka. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Well, that over was a struggle. Getting... Shot. Real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Gone for it, but the batter hasn't timed that well, and it's gone straight up. This might be gone.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Gone! Great reflexes. Reactions, and what a catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times.
Böyle scroll'larla kapatıyor.
Shoot, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt whatsoever. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you again soon.
खाना चाहिए मुझे खाना है ना अभी कब तक है वन देगा एक वन देता हूँ दो मिकी ये तो बोल रहा था इतने गिरफ्त रखने वाले को सेट या तरफ से रहा सही नहीं हो रही है no le den nada.
In modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
A new season, new hopes. Plenty of amazing cricket ahead. The crowd, it's deafening at the moment. It's a strong matchup. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Aduh, ground di mana dia Bang?
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Boleh lah.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
They just haven't got going.
Patirana from the north.
Aduh, udah apa sih?
Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice solid defensive shot.
Ini risalah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs in that over. Bangladesh a 67 for 3.
67 for 3.
Davis watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Edged. End of the over. 4 off it. Bangladesh are 84 for 4.
It's been good bowl.
Shoot from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The players
A
are running
long
the field.
walk back to the
Called out
pavilion.
for 10.
This has not been a good knock.
Now
Not what you'd
84
expect
for
from
5.
someone of
The
this skill
right-handed
level.
batsman is coming in at number 7.
Waiting.
Square cut. Finds point. No run.
Yeah. Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Catch it.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Massive outside edge.
Keep up. Keep up.
9 runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 102 for 5. Shoot coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
One to get for 50.
Yeah.
And that brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Wait there.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Yep. Yep.
Edge, but it drops safely.
End of the 40th
That's the end of a
over.
very good over.
Bangladesh
Great
now
pressure being placed on the batters here.
for 6.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the back.
Shoot from the north end.
Wait on.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Waiting.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Yep.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Nicked
Aduh,
it.
مقدم يا جران.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keeper.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Aduh, aduh. قدم يا جراني.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary. As
Leon,
it turns
no.
out, pretty costly.
Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Waiting.
Massive outside edge. 6 runs added in that over. Bangladesh, a 235 for 6.
Yep.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Keeper. Waiting.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep. Yep.
Across
Ooh.
the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Perfectly timed.
Hindi hoga. Media का काम है वो ठीक
Over.
बने बस.
Bangladesh, a 254 for 6.
A fantastic shot.
तो ठीक है फिर किधर
After a
था?
big partnership has broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. Going with pace. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight drive,
Are you
mid
catching
off,
anything?
cut that one off. Trouble! That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Okay,
Well,
okay,
this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
ये खामे तो और तुम्हारे तक यार नहीं बा.
Bangladesh managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowls. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Never.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with a great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
I didn't know to that. Like, first, we like it.